Good evening, I'm Donn, and I'm standing with...
I'm Trevor.
At the Battlefield 3 midnight launch. Hi, I'm Donn, and I'm waiting with Chris on the arrival of Battlefield 3 for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. I'm here to ask you some questions about the game. Ready to get started?
Let's get chatting.
Oh yeah. Okay, excellent. Let's get started. Are you a veteran player of the franchise? Like, is this your first Battlefield game?
No, I really only started with Bad Company 2 though, the game previous to this one. But I followed the series throughout the year. I just never really possessed a PC gaming rig. So when they started to release it on the Xbox, I started to really pay attention and I picked up Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Yeah, the franchise is just better suited to PC, it would seem.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of always that way.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily a veteran player. I played a little bit back when Battlefield 1942 came out. I was decent at that. I stopped playing until Battlefield Bad Company 2 came out. I was terrible at Bad Company 2. Like, just ridiculously, I walked out and people converged on me and had horrible, horrible fun with my body. And so I was like, you know what, I'm done with Battlefield, but I ended up giving Battlefield the beta a try, and it's really getting me back into it. So okay. I am not a veteran.
But people aren't having fun with your body anymore.
No.
Okay.
I feel like there's some balance issues that have been fixed with the beta.
Good. Yeah, that's very uncomfortable to hear described. Any afterthoughts on the beta?
I thought the beta was really fun. It was just really polished, really cool. There was a lot of bugs, but it's a beta. I mean, let's be serious.
What do you think was like the worst thing about the beta? That like you're most terrified about? Oh, please, dear God, don't let this appear in the retail version that I just paid.
There was a couple things that were just like pet peeves for me. The bullet drop just did not seem that good.
The bullet drop? What are you talking about?
You know, when you snipe and in Battlefield games, the bullets will actually be affected by gravity.
Okay, so when you're sniping long distances...
Yeah, they'll actually arc.
Okay.
It didn't feel like they were really arcing that far over the whole length of the map. But I couldn't really say, it's just beta. I'm eager to see building destruction. They toned it down in the beta, so I'm eager to see that. And I don't want to fall through the map anymore. That's the main thing.
I played mostly the sniper class, and the starting gun for the sniper class I feel was way overpowered.
Do you remember which one, what it was?
I don't. It was one that made a bang noise.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
We'll look it up later.
That's all I feel like I played on the Xbox 360 for the beta, and the map that they had with the park and the subway and the city afterwards, once I got into the subway with the straight corridors, I felt like I was easily getting headshots all the way down, just taking people out, no problem, because there's so little recoil in the gun and did so much damage. Wow. And I was typically getting like 8 to 15 kill streaks before they'd finally converge and take me out.
Why is Battlefield better than Call of Duty, in your opinion? Or is it better, in your opinion?
Well, that's really been the discussion for the past year or so.
Well, what's your stance on it?
For me, you really can't compare them because I feel like they're two completely different styles of games.
Okay.
Call of Duty is an action run-and-gun shooter, is what I think. Battlefield is a tactical, team-based, realistic shooter. Almost nothing in Call of Duty is realistic. It just doesn't make any sense. You can pull out your knife and shank someone in half a second. It just doesn't work like that in the real world. Battlefield, it actually makes sense. And that's why, personally, I like Battlefield better. Because it's realistic. So I guess that would be my answer. I think Battlefield's better because it's more realistic. That's just me.
So the whole above and beyond the call thing isn't just facetious PR?
They really did their due diligence.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. All right. I like that answer.
You know, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, I was vehement against Bad Company 2. I was like, Modern Warfare is better. I'm a fanboy. I have no actual justification for my beliefs that Modern Warfare 2 is better.
Yeah.
But now that I'm playing through the beta for Battlefield 3, and now that I'm seeing the amazing advancements in the engine and the combat system, and I see Modern Warfare 3, and they didn't make a new engine. They're using the same old engine. They're using basic mechanics, and I feel like Battlefield is actually striving to push the envelope in the gaming world, whereas Modern Warfare 3 is just putting out games to make money.
What are your best and worst memories of the Battlefield series so far? Of all the games that you played so far, which I guess kind of begins with Bad Company 2 with you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, well, Bad Company 2, what's the best thing that you remember about the game and the worst memory that you have so far?
The best thing is when you're on a huge map and you snipe someone.
Multiplayer?
Yes. And you snipe someone from just half a mile or a mile. It's really difficult to do.
Yes, it is.
And
yes,
it's great when you pull it off. Worst memory probably be when I first got it on the PC. There was some connection problems, some server issues with EA. It wasn't that stable. Me and my uncle bought it at the same time, wanted to play together. He actually could never connect to the same game that I was connected to. So it was kind of a bummer, but I stuck with it, got the Xbox version, and it turned out okay.
The best memory I have, I was actually, the first time I played it was Battlefield 1942, way back in the day, and we were having a LAN party. And there was like 8 of us playing, we were having a good time, and I was fooling around with a sniper rifle, and I saw an enemy zigzagging back and forth. He was dodging real hard, and I was just trying to get in my sights. And finally, the perfect moment came, pulled the trigger, perfect headshot, went down. I was like, yes! Did anybody see that shot? At which point my friend goes, Trevor, that was me. We're on the same team. My absolute best shot, and it was a team kill.
So that's your best and worst moment at the same time with the same kill.
Yeah, I like to combine them, you know.
Efficient.